name's Whitney Stewart, and I did my speech on pet adoption. I'm going to start by reading a quote from the Humane Society. They freeze in the winter and swelter in the summer, never to know a loving touch, never a toy, never a soft bed or a treat, never anything to do but stare at the bars of the cages in the puppy mill prison they only just survive in. Imagine spending your whole life barefoot in a tiny wire cage, feet always bloody and painful. When you go to the toilet, it collects in a big pile underneath you. Never clean, the stench rises in the summer heat. Uric acid burning your eyes and nostrils. Covered in flies, the dogs go blind over time. Your only protection from the sun, rain, wind, and snow is a torn canvas tarp that blows in the wind on top of your cage. You are constantly forced to breed, and your puppies are taken from you too young and sold to pet stores. Most of us have pets that we love. There are a lot of people out there that breed animals just to make money. They don't love the animals, they mistreat them, they keep them in small cages with 5 or 6 other animals in them with them. I have a dog and a cat, and I love them and I play with them, but it makes me sad to think of all the homeless animals that are out there that somebody just dropped off or didn't want. I think that there should be a stop to puppy mills, and more people should adopt from the Humane Society. Adopting a pet is saving a life, saving money, and getting a healthy pet. 3 to 4 million dogs and cats are euthanized each year in the U.S. because too many people give up their pets and too few adopt. Because shelters are so small, staff members have to make the decision to euthanize animals. When you adopt, you save 2 lives. You save the life of the animal you adopt and then the homeless animal that gets to come to the shelter. You also save money and you get a healthy pet. When you adopt from a shelter, they spay or neuter them, and they're up to date on their shots, so you don't have to take them to the doctor right away. Pet store pets. Where did the animals come from? A lot of these pets are born in puppy mills. A puppy mill is a large-scale commercial dog breeding operation where profit is given priority over the well-being of the animals. These are pictures of puppy mill. These are the moms of puppy mill puppies. So they just breed them until they physically just can't even move pretty much, and then they usually kill the females. This one says this could be your puppy's mother. There are some responsible breeders out there. There's some that make, they breed top of the line dogs. They're good to them. They treat them right, and they do make a lot of money off of them, but they're actually healthy puppies. The breeded dogs at puppy mills are performed without consideration of genetic quality. This results in generations of dogs with unchecked hereditary defects. This is a list of some of the diseases and illnesses puppy mill dogs could have: epilepsy, heart disease, kidney disease, musculoskeletal disorder, blood disorders, deafness, eye problems, and also disorders that the puppies in the pet stores could have that you might not just notice from just seeing them when you go in there. Kennel cough, distemper, pneumonia, mange, fleas, ticks, and heartworms. These are some of the pictures of the animals that are from puppy mills, whether it be the moms or some of the puppies that. This puppy mill Yorkie is matted, underweight, and confined to a small wire floor cage. They don't give them enough food, and so they're unhealthy. Puppy mills not only produce unhealthy puppies, they also mistreat the animals. They keep dogs in small, unsanitary conditions, very little or no checkups, little food and water. They do not get to experience toys, treats, exercise, or affection. Cages have wire bottoms to make cleanup easier. This usually causes them leg or foot problems. Some breeder dogs spend their whole lives in these accommodations. This is a picture of it's empty, but this is like where they keep all the puppies at a puppy mill. And it's just newspaper scraps, and they just pee and poop all over it, and there's stuff all over the floor. Just not clean. This is some with animals in it. This isn't a very good picture, but there's like 5 or 6 dogs in tiny cages that should just have 1 dog in it. This is another one, and they keep them outside all year round, and they don't have anything covering them. The cages are just open. This is one that shows the wire on the bottom, and where they just leave them be, and it just falls onto the ground, and they just have to live in that. Breeder dogs. They're usually bred at every opportunity with little recovery time. They're bred to the point they are physically depleted, and the females are usually killed after they've done their job, which is just produce as many puppies as they can. This is a picture of one kept in like a tub with his puppies. The mom and dad of the puppy in the pet store window are unlikely to make it out of the mill alive, and neither will the many puppies born with overt physical problems that make them unsellable to pet stores. Okay, and I want to end with a quote. By adopting instead of buying a pet, you can be certain you aren't supporting cruel puppy mills with your money. Puppy mills will continue to operate until the people stop purchasing their animals. Instead of buying an animal, visit your local shelter where you will likely find dozens of healthy, well-socialized puppies and adult dogs, including pure breeds, just waiting for that special